Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to the daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about XRP, more specifically this absolutely massive price target that some people are calling for XRP, and we're going to be discussing it. We're going to see, is it really possible? What is the likelihood of it? And of course, we're going to be talking about a lot of other things as well. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump into this video, I just want to ask if you guys could please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and I do greatly appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much it actually does help. Now, with all of that in mind, currently right now, the market is in a little bit of a full swing to the upside, but I am not convinced just yet. Bitcoin has yet to hit my major target points, but of course, there is a few altcoins like QNT that is up 28.14% on the 24-hour span. That's fairly significant. So, we are watching the market very closely, especially in terms of dominance factors. We're going to be watching the market closely even tomorrow, as it is our weekly candle close. And I definitely will be watching it on Monday for the overall open of the stock market, which could bleed the altcoin market a little bit more. Now, with XRP, I have discussed multiple times how we get to specific targets, especially in terms of on-demand liquidity, pretty much utility cases behind XRP with line of credit for SMEs and the B2B market and all that kind of stuff. But in my mind, these major high price targets that are getting thrown out for XRP, I just want everybody to, pretty much proceed with caution. Don't get too derived on the idea of hopium for XRP and XRP's price. I would just kind of stay in terms of your comfy zones for your exit plans or pretty much anything like that. Now, of course, if you guys do want to know, my exit plan or my trading indicators, stuff like that, you guys could check out NCashOfficial.com for a limited time only. We have a 35% off sale on the Crypto Crusader Trading Bundle Pack. This includes everything on the website as well as all future content for free, and there's a ton of content on here. I do plan on updating this website pretty much this week, so definitely keep a close eye out on that. Now, right now, currently XRP is trading at about 65 or 82 cents. Sorry, it was trading at 65 cents this week. There has been a lot of crazy ups and downs in this market. We have been watching things very closely, and in terms of everything that has happened, I would say that the market looks fairly good. But I suspect that there is going to be a little bit more downside, especially as we do, pretty much move on into Monday. I'm watching the market open very, very closely because there is a lot of crucial, pretty much information that is getting announced from the Fed in terms of, inflation hitting a 40-year high. Like, that's absolutely crazy. So I'm watching everything play out pretty cautiously. I'm not buying anything. I'm pretty much waiting to see if the bottom is validated being in. And the thing that will pretty much tell me that is if Bitcoin could really kind of, close the gap on about 53.5K and break over it and hold that value. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about some news that happened today. Now, if you guys don't know what SDRs are, essentially they are special drawing rights. Now we do see here we received proposed terms by Valhill Capital for the Fed to purchase XRP from participating token holders. They include ESDRs valued at 37.5K per token, reserved rights to receive airdrops to the XRP ledger, complete debt forgiveness, and a tax break for token holders and descendants. And we just see our extraordinary times require extraordinary actions. Imagine one transaction that could, one, re-equitize the global debt of the central banking system, two, establish XRP as the global reserve currency, and three, render the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit moot, all with the stroke of a pen. And of course, with this, I just want you guys to understand that a lot of this is all sort of hopium. We even see here, I'm just reporting on what we were given and what Valhill Capital has proposed to the Federal Reserve. Anybody could do this, all right? Anybody could propose this stuff. Valhill Capital has been talking about these prices for a little bit of time. Now, in my mind, I wouldn't get too dead set on XRP going to these values overnight, this year, next year. There's going to be a little bit of a time period between this and those prices, if anything. Okay, what is the percentage amount? I think that it is a small percentage, but it is possible that a buyback could happen, especially if they do claim it as the new ESDR, which that's essentially what the talking point here is. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say that it is impossible. I'm just saying that I'm with a few other people here. Like, I will sell my XRP for $1,000 per token. No need to be that greedy. And of course, that is the idea. But overall, I do suspect that the value of XRP is going to rise significantly in the future, not off of speculation alone or anything like that, but because of its utility cases. Okay, the price of XRP does have to be significantly higher. I think, possibly 3 to 4 digits at some point in time, especially once it is being utilized. We look at what, SBI Holdings is really kind of focused on, and we do see here, in addition to increasing, profitability through the Brilliant Cut initiatives, the SBI Group is striving to maximize our corporate value. They're going to be focused on banking business, insurance business. They're going to be focused on securities, all this kind of stuff. And they are even talking about biotechnology, healthcare, and medical information or informatics business, which is going to pretty much, in my mind, bleed into pretty much every day. We look at their financial services. There's a ton of them: asset management, biotechnology, healthcare, medical information, and all that kind of stuff. And there's others as well. There's a ton of things here. They are also talking about esports and stuff. So, I suspect that the SBI Group is growing and growing in terms of its major, and I know it's funny to call it an ecosystem, but it's essentially an ecosystem that they are growing. And of course, we know that they are partnered with XRP, and XRP, or I should say Ripple, with RippleNet products that are utilizing XRP, which are going to pretty much prosper ahead a lot of use cases within their corporate, insurance and all that kind of stuff value. So I'm very focused on the future of XRP, not so because I think that it's going to 37.5K, but because I know that the value of it's going to be, increasing at a very, very good rate. And the reason why is because we are seeing, by 2025, 30 to 50% of B2B payments will not only be done digitally, they'll also be done in real time. How do we get there? Well, we need something like the XRP bridge through, of course, the on-demand liquidity service. Essentially, getting rid of Nostro-Vostro accounts, which is a $27 trillion problem. And I just want you guys to understand, at $27 trillion, XRP's value would be, priced at a fairly significant price. Now, with all of that in mind, we are talking more so about P2P payments, B2B payments here. We're talking about even the future of CBDCs. They're talking about ISO 222 as well. In my mind, I do suspect in the future, almost every payment that we utilize on a day-to-day basis, any payment that we make, transaction that we make, is going to be done in real time. Credit lending and all that kind of stuff, it takes days for it to settle. Even if I utilize my credit card, days to settle a payment that is made to actually clear the debt on my credit card. This is a problem. Ripple is solving it. That's why I believe in, Ripple with XRP long term. And we do know that the SBI partnerships have been growing since even as far back as their original partnership. And we even look back in July of this year alone, and we do see here that, the Japan on-demand liquidity service did ramp up. This is going to be utilized on a day-to-day scale, and there is a ton of value that is going to move through this ODL service, $1.8 billion to be exact, and I know that that might not be a massive, price for a lot of individuals, or a massive amount of money for individuals, but this is just one of the many ODL services, right? So imagine a day where there's 100 ODL services, or maybe there's just, a few, and it is all counting for trillions of dollars moving over this ODL bridge. We even look here, right? In March, Silicon Valley headquartered Ripple closed a deal to acquire 40% of cross-border payment from Tranglo. So they are growing this system. They are growing this overall ecosystem for on-demand liquidity. It's going to prosper ahead, especially in terms of price. That's why I'm not too focused on the price right now. We even look back on this Tranglo overall partnership, and we see this, Ripple expands cross-border payments using XRP with Tranglo in Asia, Al Ansari Exchange in Middle East. Now, like I said, all of these ODL services that they are launching, all of them that are pretty much ramping up around the world outside of the US, of course, are going to provide immense value for, of course, XRP. Now, even here, we have successfully unified local and regional support infrastructure using XRP as the bridging currency. This is from the Tranglo Group CEO. With ODL and RippleNet, our partners can look forward to a more seamless payment experience. this is going to grow massively. And we even see here Ripple's payments business has seen strong growth, particularly in Asia, with transactions increasing 130% year over year. So we really need to focus on the overall end goal here, and that is the idea that XRP's price isn't going to be determined by a buyback. Okay, the Fed buyback stuff has been getting, told and sold for a very long time. And and don't get me wrong, do I think that it could happen? Yes, of course it could happen at some point in time, if that day does come. But in my mind, I wouldn't be dead set on just saying, all right, well, I'm not going to sell a single XRP until this happens. No, always have, a little bit on the sideline that you're hodling for, however long, but also have a little bit that you pretty much sell during the bull market topping point and rebuy the dip when the dip does happen during the bear market. This is the best way to capitalize on gains, as well as re-upping your bag 2, 3, 4, 5x plus, because if you're just going to hodl until 37.5k, and I'm not saying that this is 100% fact, I'm just saying, in my opinion, you're going to be hodling for a little bit of time, and I just don't want you guys to miss out on profit taking because of some hopium. Trust me, this stuff has been getting talked about for a very long time. I've discussed this on this channel as well, with telling you guys a clear overall timeline for a lot of this, especially in regards to these use cases that are ramping up at a rapid pace. And like I said, the ODL service is something to not disregard, especially even line of credit within the XRP ecosystem, because a lot of this is really growing at a rapid pace. We even see a Ripple global payment network, RippleNet, set to power new remittance corridor to Pakistan. And again, a lot of these use cases for a lot of individuals might seem like a small, amount of money, like 1.8 billion in Japan. Like, yeah, I get it. That's not a massive amount, but we also have to realize what these use cases are actually providing. These are efficient and secure cross-border remittance payments between both countries utilizing that bridge currency XRP. And we even see here we're excited to partner with Bank Alfala and long-standing customer Lulu International Exchange to bring faster, cheaper, and more efficient cross-border payments to Pakistan. And as we do march forward on in time, all of this, is going to happen at a very rapid pace in terms of more and more banks, more and more, ODL corridors really ramping up at a rapid pace, because even we see here, RippleNet is one of Ripple's solution for cross-border transactions. It offers connections to hundreds of financial institutions around the world via a single API and makes moving money faster, cheaper, and more reliable. And of course, like I said, do not disregard the Swift Nasho accounts, because they are coming for those as well. So definitely stay clear on what Ripple is really focused on. That ODL service is something to not disregard. Line of credit is not to be disregarded at all. The SME market is billions to trillions of dollars as well. We've discussed that. Guys, the future for XRP is very bright. I'm not too dead set on, saving all my XRP until 37.5k, all because, this capital exchange or, whatever is saying it, right? So, in my opinion, we even see Alex Cobb saying, I'm pretty sure they said 69,420 per XRP. And that's it, right? Like, it's all jokes. We make jokes about it, but realistically speaking, anybody who is new into this crypto scene will look at this and say, wow, XRP is going to go to $37,500 per token. I am hodling until that. But that is not the case. This is just something that could have easily have been sent to, the Federal Reserve. We even see your update. I reached out to the Fed to see if they had comment on the above. They told me they have nothing to say on that matter. And of course, why would they? We even see here, I'm not sure how I feel about this whole Fed buyback proposal, but could you imagine if this actually happened? And like I said, a lot of people will be waiting for this to happen. In my mind, I just don't think it's worth waiting for this unless, you have a ton of money already. But if you guys are hodling XRP, if you guys have hodled XRP for a fairly long time, obviously have your, moon bag sitting there, your amount that you will hold forever, you don't need it. And then also have your bag that you do plan to sell and reinvest during the dips. Because guys, I'm just showing you guys the chart in terms of the weekly going all the way back to about 2017, 2018. You know, if you invested back here during March of 2017 and you sold the top here at around 2018 and rebought the dip, yeah, you're probably looking very pretty right now. So, you know, that's the way to do it. You sell near the top, you buy near the bottom, because you're never going to buy the exact bottom or sell the exact top. But of course, that is the best way to have a make it or break it bag, because you could have had, you know, 10,000 XRP back here. But now over here you have 100,000, and you know, look at what it's worth now. So in my mind, that is the best way to do it. Of course, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But of course, with all of that in mind, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.